Hi, my name is Claire Brown, and I am a sophomore music major at Texas Tech University. Today, my presentation is on the cultural aspects of food in Cambodia. The presentation is going to cover a wide variety of topics, including a historical overview, traditional health beliefs, common foods, meal habits, preparation methods, etiquette, and health problems in the country. The first people to settle in Cambodia were the hunters and gatherers of the Stone Age, and eventually the first civilization, known as Funan, was founded in the Mekong River Delta, which you can see in the picture down below. These people eventually came in contact with the Chinese, and they began a very long history of trade with them. The Khmers, or the people of Cambodia, were animists, which means that they believe that spirits are found in nature. And later on, Buddhism and Hinduism were introduced, but they coexisted with these original beliefs. According to the 2008 National Population Census, the adult literacy rate in Cambodia is 77.6%. However, the functional literacy rate, or the ability to read and write for personal or communal development, is only 37.1%, which is actually a 30% decrease from the 1998 census. The consequences of this low literacy rate are decreased job opportunities and poverty. This is because illiterate persons frequently lack the education to work in higher paying jobs and often are stuck in jobs that don't pay well. Cambodia is located in southern Asia, close to Thailand and Vietnam. And how does this affect the diet? Well, because they live on the Gulf of Thailand, much of their diet comes from seafood. And also, the land in Cambodia is very fertile, so many of their diet comes from fruits, vegetables, and rice that are grown on this fertile land. In Cambodia, maintaining equilibrium is considered being in good health. This is very similar to the Chinese concept of yin and yang. For example, this means balancing one's work life with one's personal life, or balancing physical activity with sleep. Cambodian culture emphasizes the importance of family and community in maintaining widespread health. They also believe that illnesses can be caused by both natural as well as supernatural forces. In Cambodia, a soft and polite tone is seen as a sign of respect towards others. However, using a loud tone and exaggerated body language can be seen as a sign of aggression. Additionally, laughing and smiling too much can be seen as a sign of nervousness rather than a sign of friendship. Two of the most common foods in Cambodia are rice and noodles. These are consumed in almost every meal. As I said before, because the country is located off of the Gulf of Thailand, seafood is very common. Also, locally grown fruits and vegetables are very prominent. Secondary foods are foods that are consumed often, but not on a daily basis. These include other meat, such as pork, chicken, and beef, eggs, and insects, such as scorpions and spiders. Cambodians typically eat breakfast around 7 o'clock in the morning. It usually consists of rice and fruit or a noodle soup. Because they usually work during the day, lunch is often eaten at a local restaurant. It often consists of rice or noodles with vegetables and a meat. Dinner is usually eaten after people come back from work around 6 o'clock in the evening, and it is often the largest meal of the day. It's usually eaten at home, and often there are multiple dishes, so it's not just one singular dish, and the dishes usually have meat, fish, rice, or soup. The most common preparation method in Cambodia is cooking over a fire. However, smoking and steaming are often used as well. Common preservation methods include pickling, fermenting, and freezing. Traditional foods in Cambodia are amak, hai tu, and nom. In Cambodia, whenever you're given a fork and a spoon, you use the fork to push the food onto the spoon, so the fork never actually enters your mouth. Also, it is rude to put the chopsticks upright in the rice bowl because this mimics the incense sticks that are burned at funerals. It is also considered impolite to finish everything on your plate, so you always have to leave at least something. And finally, the eldest are always the first to eat. In Cambodia, spices are used to not only enhance the flavor of the dishes, but also to promote good health. Examples of spices with health benefits include star anise, turmeric, and lemongrass. Unfortunately, malnutrition is very common in Cambodia. 40% of children will not grow to their full potential due to malnutrition. Other health problems include tuberculosis, malaria, and HIV and AIDS. Because rice is very affordable and accessible in Cambodia, people usually consume it as a base for most of their meals. And rice actually accounts for 2/3 of all the calories consumed in Cambodia. However, because rice does not have an adequate amount of vitamins and minerals, the consumption of this much rice actually leads to malnutrition in people if it is not properly supplemented with vitamin dense foods. Because there are widespread deficiencies in iron, calcium, and zinc, the consumption of foods that are very rich in these micronutrients should definitely be promoted. Examples of these foods include oysters, sardines, dairy, and spinach. Most of the food in Cambodia is locally grown, so whenever tourists come to the United States, they are often shocked at the amount of mass produced foods at restaurants such as Burger King or Subway. However, the variety of their diet usually increases whenever they visit. And this concludes my presentation. Thank you so much for listening, and I look forward to hearing everyone else's presentations.